Hi, my name is Jay Parks, and I'm the Director of Pastor Training Schools. I'd like to take a moment just to welcome you to our website. We're so thankful that you came here to check us out. I don't know if you heard about us from a student that's enrolled in our classes, or maybe a pastor that's participating, maybe just on social media, whatever it is, man, we are glad that you are here. I want to share with you really what brought us to this. Man, there was a couple years ago, I was riding with a friend of mine from Malawi, Africa, McLean Chimwenji, and we were riding up the Highway 55, and we were visiting, we were dreaming about what God would want to do with our lives in ministry. I said, man, McLean, if I could lead 10 men into ministry, man, I think that would be great in the eyes of God. He said, man, why is your number so low? Why is your number so low? I just laughed. I was like, what are you talking about? To invest in 10 men? He said, Jay, you know the pastor training school that we're doing through Church Missions Network in Eastern Africa. Man, we are bringing men in and we're using practitioners to train those men and investing in those men so they can go and be church planters. But man, the real need here in our state where I live in Mississippi is, man, we need some bivocational men, mechanics, guys who work for the power company, for the city, firemen. We need those men to be equipped to be able to fill the pulpits. Man, so we just started kind of praying about that. I reached out to my mentor, Dr. Ronald Meeks at Blue Mountain Christian University, and we began to talk about this and dream about what it could be. And we started to put together a total of 10 classes. And they include like New Testament, Old Testament, pastoral ministry, hermeneutics, homiletics, theology, discipleship, church revitalization. All of these classes will basically be made available in different areas throughout our state. So we have now established 4 cohorts that are meeting. We have one in DeSoto County, one in Lee County and Tupelo area, one that bounces between Lafayette and Pontotoc County near Oxford, and one down in Webster County at Matheson. And man, you know, we have over 50 men in training now that are being equipped to be able to preach and to fill these pulpits and to reach those in the community with the gospel. And man, we are excited. We can imagine of what this is going to turn out to be. God only knows, and He has breathed life into these efforts. Man, whatever brought you here today, man, I want to encourage you, look around, spend some time getting to know more about us. Man, if you're a pastor that's already serving in a church, but man, you could really use a few courses to re-energize you, or a community of men that are all walking in the same direction. Man, we encourage you to join us. We're about to start church revitalization now. Maybe that's a great class for you. Maybe you've just been sitting in the pew and God's been dealing with you and you feel like that He's calling you to do more, but you don't know what that means. You can't imagine going back to college or going to seminary or any of those things. You can't imagine doing those things because you got family, you got job responsibilities. But man, we have created this for you. Man, it meets on Mondays or Tuesday nights in an area. And say if we're working through theology, we'll meet for 6 weeks in this area with that cohort. And then it'll move across town to a neighboring church and we'll start the next class. Maybe that's church revitalization, and that class will start and meet for 6 weeks. We meet from 6 to 8:30 on one night a week. We'll meet for 6 weeks, take a break, and then we'll do it again. And we'll just work our way through. And once you've completed the program, you will be able to receive a certificate of Christian ministry from Blue Mountain Christian University. We're so thankful for their partnership. So whatever's brought you here today, man, I pray and I ask you to pray for us. Pray for these efforts to raise up these men. Secondly, man, if you are interested in being a part of the training, I just urge you, man, these guys are saying this has changed my life. And maybe if you're a pastor that's just checking us out and you want to be involved, man, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you. My contact information is here on the website. I would love to do that. maybe you're just curious and you want to be involved in a ministry that's making an impact. Man, we welcome your partnership. Whatever that looks like, man, we're grateful that you're here. If you're interested in classes, click on the application button, apply today. Man, we would love to reach out and have a conversation with you about that. But thank you so much for coming by.